Ram and Krish are school friends. They are native of Aziznagar village of Moinabad Mandal, Rangareddy district. Ram completed his law graduation from Nalsar, and whereas his friend Krishna completed his law graduation from Mahatma Gandhi College, Hyderabad. Upon completion of their graduation, Ram got campus placement, and as such he joined in a corporate law firm, whereas Krish is practicing as an advocate at Junior Civil Judge Court, Chevella.
Days rolled off. Krish was called upon to perform the marriage of his sister, and the marriage is scheduled on October 20th, 2011. In view of his responsibility to perform the marriage, Krish requested Ram to give a hand loan of 1 lakh rupees. Thereupon, the Ram lent a hand loan of 1 lakh rupees on October 1st, 2011 at about 11 am by withdrawing cash from SBH Aziznagar. At that time itself, Krish executed promissory note. The same is scribed by Sarpanch, who happened to be their school friend.
With the passage of time, Ram's need and responsibilities multiplied, but not his income, whereas Krish made good money in his practice. Hence, Ram requested Krish to return the amount. Krish though promised to return the same, but failed to oblige his promise. Despite Ram's best efforts to communicate Krish with the aid of village Sarpanch Rajendra, it yielded no result. Hence, Ram issued legal notice and finally filed money recovery suit on the file of Junior Civil Judge Chevella.
The court registered the plaint as suit and issued summons to Krish. Krish, upon the receipt of summons, filed written statement, and later the court settled issues for trial and took up the case for trial.
What is your name?
Ram.
Where do you reside?
I am a resident of Aziznagar village.
Why did you file this case?
Defendant, despite receipt of 1 lakh amount from me, he refused to repay the same.
How do you give this 1 lakh rupees?
At that time, defendant executed promissory note.
At which place you gave this money to Krish?
I gave this money to the defendant on October 1st, 2011 at about 11 am at SBH Bank, Aziznagar.
Why did you give this money?
Defendant requested me as he is in urgent need of money in view of his sister's marriage. This marriage is scheduled on October 20th, 2011.
How do you know the defendant?
He is my childhood friend and we belong to same village.
Who were all present at the time of lending money?
Our village Sarpanch, Rajendra, and bank security guard Gopal are present.
The money was repaid to you?
No, I made several requests and I also issued legal notice.
Do you file any document in support of this case?
Yes, I filed following documents. Exhibit A1 is the suit pro note executed by the defendant. Exhibit A2 is the legal notice. Exhibit A3 is the acknowledgement receipt. Exhibit A4 is the defendant's sister wedding card. Exhibit A5 is the plaintiff's bank statement.
I suggest that defendant is an advocate.
Yes, he is an advocate.
I suggest that you are an income tax assessee.
Yes, I am an income tax assessee.
Did you show in your income tax statement about the lending of money to the defendant?
No, I didn't show.
I suggest that you didn't show in your records as you have not given any amount to him.
No, I gave amount to him.
I suggest that you are having good acquaintance with the signature of the defendant.
Yes.
I suggest that as you have a proper knowledge about the signature of the defendant, you forged his signature and filed this false case.
No, it is false.
I suggest that Krish put his signature sometime after the signature of Rajendra.
No, the pronote is first executed by the defendant and thereafter, at the time itself, Rajendra put his signature.
I suggest that defendant and Rajendra are political rivalries.
Yes.
I suggest that you obtained Exhibit A3 by managing postal officials with the aid of Rajendra's political clout.
No, it is false.
I suggest that defendant need not give any money, but you have filed this false case by forging the signature of the defendant at the behest of Rajendra.
No, it is false.